Hi everybody, this is TJ with the PTU Trend Jumper and NetPicks.com. Going to be doing some crude oil futures trading. It rolled over to the December contract today. CLZ13 in TradeStation. Looks like you have a little setup right here. And at first I thought that it had canceled 66, but it didn't. I got to get the trade in. I'm going to make a one tick adjustment. Alright, my target is at 89. So this trade actually triggered in a minute after our session starts at 8:50. Get my stop moved up to 5.9. But in closer inspection, it did not stop out. It actually triggered in. And so, no big deal. I get my order in. Normally, I would adjust above 75, a quarter century level. It's a key level. But when I look to my left and I see there's a swing level also at 77, I'm not going to adjust all the way up to 78. I look to my left, there's another one at 81. It's just there's too many resistance levels up in here. So this trade's either going to break through or it isn't. I'm just going to trust the setup and go with it.
Order filled.
All right, getting filled on crude and popping through here and hitting a quick target. Moving my stop up now. Winner number one in the bag. Jump line's at 78. We definitely want to have our one tick locked in. Actually, it should be at 7.4, not 7.5, because I did make a one tick adjustment on the entry. We'll hide it behind the quarter century, and hopefully that'll hold. Try to catch another move up. It did barely break the swing level here. In heating oil futures, heating oil had a really big move before our start time. You can see that really nice move. So it's consolidating now. This trade happened right at the open, way faster than probably could have grabbed it. Maybe someone with real fast fingers would have grabbed it. It's a loser. When I get 4, 5, 6 bars in a row like this and then a floating setup that's floating off of the jump line, those aren't my favorite setups. I'll try to avoid those because the price always wants to pull back to the jump line. What I'd really like is to get a short back down to this yellow line here. That's what I think is the trade I'd be interested in. We'll keep an eye on that.
Order filled.
Okay, so crude stopped out at our entry point there, unfortunately. Still, though, a nice winner. Trade number one in the bag. One more trade, and we will be done with our goals for the week. Yesterday, we were able to get 58 cents on 2 trades. The day before that, took 4 trades, but we ended up with 36 cents. And crude oil continues to just make new record profit levels on a day-to-day basis with minimal amount of trading. Like I said yesterday, 58 cents at $10 per penny. That's 580 bucks. And we traded for, I don't know, 20 or 30 minutes. Sometimes we get bigger moves, sometimes we don't. You could see there's been some nice moves early on. This one here. Thing is that we follow our trade plan. We have a start time, and we just do it the same way every single day. And then that way we get measurable results. They're very dependable. Trade plan keeps working. It's been well over a year now following this exact same trade plan, and it continues to break out to new equity highs a whole year later. Just to give you an idea of what I mean, these are all the trades since last October of 2012. And this is what keeps happening. This is what's just happened recently. Had a little dip here, but then, you know, you could see the trajectory of this. No reason to believe it's going to stop or change. It's the same trade plan. It's doing exactly what it does day in and day out. You could see that, you know, if you were to zoom in on some of these steps down, definitely have some drawdown here or there, but it's reasonable. I mean, to me, this is just real life trading. There's no straight line to 100% profits. If there were, it would be illegal, right? But we don't need that to be successful. We just need steady results. Mix in some losses here and there, but the winners always overcome the losers. Then we just have to put on smart money management, risk control, not over leverage our accounts or not trade too heavy. Let our accounts grow, and we could build our position size as our account grows while sticking with the trade plan that continues to win. That's the trend jumper style. All right, there is a long setting up now. There it is, 102.01, 102.01, making new highs. Now, I want crude to go down, but price wants to go up. I will take the long trade. 101.84 is the stop. There we go. A little bit of a key level adjust on the entry. Not going to get long at 99. That's why the risk reward is a little skewed. We gave up a couple ticks on the entry to try to avoid getting long in front of a major key level, the 102.00. You can see that this is the Trend Jumper Pro calculator, and it actually pushed the entry up a couple ticks for us, and it literally saved us a losing trade. This trade's still valid though. It hasn't canceled. It may come up and break through, but if we got in on the unadjusted entry, well, actually it didn't hit 99, so would have avoided it anyway. But the calculator did push the entry up to a penny above the key level. That can make a difference sometimes. Okay, it looks like this is going to cancel here in a moment, and it did. Nope, it will in a second here. I mean, it's as good as canceled. I'll give it a chance to officially cancel. Alright, cancel that trade. Alright, we got a setup here. This one is right on that 50 EMA. 101.63. I'll go to 6.2. I was wondering why that didn't show up. Okay, and our stop, let's see, our target's at 4.3, and 81 is our stop. There we go. And I made the one tick adjustment off of the yellow line. I want to see a breakthrough. That often shows us support.
Order filled.
All right, triggering in here. Let's see if we can get trade number 2. Our goal says we just need any winner. And money management's at 50. If we can get down to there, we lock in one tick. There it is. Let me lock in. I got to put it right on 62. Remember, I made a one tick adjustment. I probably should put it a little above that, but we're playing for covering our costs here, and I already gave up one tick. We could just push through, get to our goals. This is the last trade of the session. We're going to have a very positive week. And going into the weekend, I don't want to risk our gains for the week. Our philosophy is to take what the market wants to give us while quitting positive on most sessions. And you saw the equity curve. You saw how that philosophy works. You don't have to trade quantity. It's all about quality. Trade less, make more. As your account grows, give yourself a raise by increasing your position size. But always maintain 2% risk ratio. Never risk more than 2% of your capital. In other words, from your entry to your stop, that's the amount you risk, right? Should never be more than around 2% of your account. I like to base it on the average losing trade. I post my trades into a pre-programmed spreadsheet. I'm always logging my trades, studying my win-loss column, my stats. That way I've always got the temperature of my trade plan, how it's producing. I don't fret a single trade. I don't try to cheat. Yeah, I could have grabbed some profit down here, but that's not the trade plan. And when you see the equity curve that I showed you, which is based on the trade plan, why would you want to do anything different? It's already a proven plan. So I don't mess with it. It makes my job so easy. All I do is lean on my strategy. I lean on the system. So I don't have to be the guy fretting every trade, worrying about the outcome of this trade or that trade, because I know some trades are going to lose, but I still get the equity curve that I just showed you. And if I could operate and make my decisions from that point of view, my trade decisions will always be the right decisions that will grow my account, taking what the market wants to give me, while allowing me to quit positive on most sessions. I mean, that's a formula to success. So I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to keep doing it. And Trend Jumper gives us a structure on the chart that allows us to accomplish exactly that. Day in and day out, you got the whole trade right in front of you. You can see how easy it is to place these trades. I've been recording these videos showing you how I do this in live time. It's not that hard to learn, and it just keeps on working because it's based on pure price action. The indicators we use, we don't use them in a way that's always lagging. We're using pure price action to make our decisions. Now look, you see? I did not cheat the strategy, and I was just rewarded with a full target winner. Now I could trail. I have a 1-tick lock-in, right? So my trailer is at risk-free. Could I scalp out here for another 19 cents? Of course. But I would be shooting myself in the foot because long-term, how do I know when to do that, when to not do that? What if I do that and then it goes another 50 cents? The trade plan would have got 50 cents and I wouldn't have. I'm going to feel pretty stupid. So I don't mind if this comes all the way back up and stops out for a 1-tick gain because I'm looking for the long-term results that the trade plan produces. Again, you saw the equity curve. I'd be pretty stupid to try to fight that. Sometimes the simplest cliches are the wisest. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I got nothing to fix here. There's nothing broke. All I do is trade the plan. So I could actually move my stop now to 5.8 because the jump line is at 60. Oh no, I have to go the other way. I would go to 62. Yeah, I got to keep it with my 1-tick lock-in. So you can see that it's hitting up against support here, and it may not be able to break through. So I'm going to keep my stop at the safest distance while still guaranteeing that my cost of this trade is completely covered. 1 tick. That'll cover my commission, any slippage. Remember, I'm already sitting on a 17-cent winner, right? A 15-cent winner. And now this full target here. Okay, so now I can move my stop. I can move my stop down to 5.8. So I will just follow it and lock in a few more ticks. I mean, I could keep it above the yellow line, and that may be enough to keep me in the trade. Probably would be a good idea. It's a 3-tick adjustment, which is acceptable. In fact, I'm going to do that. 3 ticks is within the realm of what I can do. 1 or 2 ticks, sometimes 3, rarely 4 when it comes to adjusting. And you can see it's pushing lower. So if this closes lower, the jump line moves down to 50. I'll work around the swing level here. So I am deviating a little bit from the dots on the chart, but that is allowed in my trade plan. My rules allow me to do that. There is a 10% art to trading, and I'm willing to give up a few ticks of market money. It's already profitable to try to hang on for a much larger move. If this elbows down the yellow line and comes down and breaks hard to the pink and crosses over and keeps on going, this could be the beginning of a really large move. Now, it may not happen, it probably won't happen, but just in case it will, I'm going to stay in the trade as best I can. I'm in total risk-free mode here. I got nothing to worry about. So I'd rather risk a few ticks to try to catch a monster move. It's got to fight through this noisy section. Okay, the indicators show us, they already know, they already tell us what to expect. It's in a testing zone here. It may pop up. Now see the stop, the original stop would have been hit. And I would have had 3 more ticks. And I ended up stopping out anyway. So I could have got 2 or 3 more ticks. But again, staying with my trade plan rules, working my indicators to show me near-term support and resistance levels, that's what it's all about. So crude oil is done for the day. Alright, so look for more videos, guys. Thanks for joining me today on a perfect crude oil session Friday and a great week again with new record profit levels in crude oil. This is TJ with the PTU Trend Jumper. See you next time.